No, 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 no. Hello everyone, Sinnoh here, and Nook Twins, because I just got a new Switch, and a actual Switch, not a Switch Lite, which is what I've had for the last 2 years. So now I actually have an excuse to start over, at least. No one cares about you, Timmy. Hello, Tommy. So I cannot believe that this is my first video. Hopefully first of many. Okay. Okay. I have had my fair share of this opening sequence. I am a chronic restarter, and I have commitment issues to islands. I always want to try new things, and my biggest enemy is Pinterest. I always hate that they don't have the hair. My hair. It's fine. Oh, no, wait. The only correct mouth. Yeah, so my biggest enemy is Pinterest, because I find some of the greatest things to ever exist on Pinterest. Some great builds, beautiful path designs, and I get so excited, and I'm like, this is it. This is my island theme. I'm going for it. And then I maybe get halfway done, and I either find another theme on Pinterest, or I just feel like I'm not doing it justice, so then I get scared and I quit. It happens a lot. I'm hoping now posting these videos and wanting to do an actual series will force me to finish this island, because I'm really excited about this island theme. I say that every time. Hold on. The most important thing, picking the right island. Alright, I genuinely don't like any of these, so goodbye. We're just gonna try again. I am that picky. I will sit here for an hour if I have to. Yes, I will cut it out for you, but for me, I will sit here for an hour if I have to. But yeah, so I will get into my past islands, because there's a good few of them, none of which you can visit. I have never uploaded a dream address. Believe it or not, but believe it, because commitment issues. I have gotten to 5 stars twice, and that's it. But I never felt finished with an island. Alright, come on, you little rats, don't disappoint this time. Ooh, alright. Feeling this one, I think, because that's too close, and I also know it is going to be off-center, because I've had it perfectly aligned like that, but I didn't think about the walkway, so it was off center to the walkway. I cried. So if I'm gonna just not have it centered, if it's not gonna be perfectly centered, it's just not gonna be centered. But I think that's way too much waterscaping. I'm not gonna enjoy that at all. I think this one. I think this is the one. Great. Finally, we can move on. I know that that question has nothing to do, but it's like, I wish it did. Like, I know it doesn't. Yay. Am I gonna skip the video? I don't know. I've seen it. I've certainly seen it enough. Nah, it's fine. Wow. Look at Lily. Oh, and Kiki. Love them. What a waste of a shooting star. Didn't even, like, wish on it or anything. They just sat there. Okay. What fruit am I gonna have? Not the most detrimental thing, but if it's cherries, goodbye. Oh, these peaches. Nice, nice. Okay. Alright, good vibes, good vibes. No, 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 no. 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 No, no, no. No, 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 no. I have a personal vendetta against Diva. I hate Diva. This is a Diva hate account, and I'm not sorry about it. I just, like, her vibes are off, and also, how dare her for wearing the same dress as our queen and our goddess Anka. Like, she thinks she's worthy of that dress? No. No. How dare her? Absolutely, how dare her? And to be in my presence, no. I will do this again. I don't care. Please just give me a good map. I don't want I know I literally said I would do this however long it takes, but I don't want to. They've called my bluff. We're gonna do it. Ugh. So whatever. I wish, like, we could just move our resident services. Like, why can't we? We can move just about everything else on this frickin' island. But not resident services. I will be skipping the video this time, sorry. Hopefully, we will have better starters. I'm like, I'll be honest. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a big still get peaches. Oh my god. God bless. Alright. Anyway, I'm not the biggest fan of the sisterlies, like in general. Really, Cherry, Renee, and Pashmina, they get a pass. But okay. I mean, it's fine. It's it's better than Diva. Right, out of my way. Out of my way. Move, move, move. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. I just want to know what my flower is. Why is that windflower? It is always windflowers. Yeah. I always get windflowers, and I don't know why. So before we get into naming the island, here's my predicament, okay? This island theme. Like I said, I'm currently very excited for, but I do have commitment issues, and I do get scared. And the reason, one of the reasons I restart so much is because I go balls to the wall and I name my island something that fits the theme very well. But then I find a new theme and my current island name does not go with said new theme. So I don't know. Tommy, hello. I'm not talking to the other one. Okay. So I don't know if I want to go with a name that fits the theme or one that's generic. But I don't know. I don't know of a good, like, generic name that somewhat matches but could also be literally anything else. So I think I'm just gonna go all in, and if I want to change my island theme, then I'm sorry. But I'm probably just gonna delete it, because that's what I do. Hello? Okay, thank you. What was it? What's his catchphrase? Are you not gonna say your catchphrase again? Oh, okay, woo, okay, woo woo. I thought his catchphrase was just ooh woo. I thought he was just a little ooh woo boy. Alright, where's the other one? Tammy? Is that her name? Yeah, there she is. Yeah, Tammy. Just give me your tent. Just give me it, please. I'll find you a spot. I sure will. You know, just good old resident rep doing all the work here. Handshake. Yeah, that's good. Hello, Blue. My little kitty. Hey, Kiwi. Both of my cats just decided to bless me. Hi. Meanwhile, Sinnoh does all the work. It's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you everything on this island. Well, the parts I can reach. Everything. But... Alright, so anyway. So, I'll be honest, I go ahead and literally pick up everything. I pick up all the fruit, all the veggies, oh my god. All the weeds. Branches, stones, whatever is on the ground, because I just go ahead and sell it all the next day. Obviously not the materials, but, so that way I have at least a little bit of money in my pockets. So just go ahead and do it now instead of later. Nice. Pretty nice. But yeah, okay, so a little bit of my history with Animal Crossing. So my first Animal Crossing game that I played was New Leaf. Now, I remember growing up, when the DS came out, Wild World, I think, and I went to a summer camp and we were allowed to bring like our electronics. I didn't have Wild World, I had like Nintendogs and stuff, but I went, one of the girls at camp had Wild World, and like I just remember being so intrigued. Do not bite me, do not. Being so intrigued by it, but I don't know, I never asked my parents for it, I guess. I don't know. Will you stop following me? Oh my god. But yeah, so then the Wii one came out. City Folk, I think. Just, I don't know. Never got that one either. But New Leaf came out. Got New Leaf. I played a lot of New Leaf, but like I said, so that was my first game. Really? Okay, whatever. That was my first Animal Crossing game. And I don't know how. Well, like I said, I played a fair amount. I literally found out this year that you could do pathing, I guess. You can like make paths. And I also never opened a store on that little Main Street thing. Yeah, I literally all I did was like fish and catch bugs and talk to my neighbors. I don't think I ever fully upgraded my house. So like I played New Leaf, but like I didn't play New Leaf, if that makes sense. So fast forward to 2020 and she who shall not be name hit, and we were all locked up in our houses. I didn't have a Switch yet. I didn't have the money to get a Switch. So when this game came out, you know, I was seeing everything about it, and like I wanted to, like I really wanted it, but I just wasn't able to get it right at the moment. And then of course, because we were all locked in our houses, there was also that Switch shortage. So I ended up getting a Switch Lite in April, I want to say, like late April. And finally got New Horizons. So again, I played it, but like I didn't play it like y'all. Like some of y'all. I unlocked terraforming on my first island, and I think I tried to copy some things that I saw online, but it just, first off, there's no theme. Nothing was cohesive. I didn't know what I was doing. And so I ended up putting the game down in like June or July, I think. I literally didn't touch the game until 2.0. I literally didn't touch the game until 2.0 came out. And then so I picked it back up, and I'll be honest, I know for a fact I restarted because that that's just what I do, especially since I hadn't touched my first island in over a year, I think, right? It came out like November 2021. But so yeah, so I'll be honest, I have no recollection of that second island. Don't know what I called it, don't know who my starters were, don't know if I even had a theme. I didn't play it for long. Um, so like I'm a substitute teacher IRL and I guess like summer hit, so I was just like I was wanting to get a summer job, but things happened, stuff's going on, so I wasn't able to. So I was just like kind of at home a lot. I was just scrolling through YouTube one day, and I want to say it was Froggy Crossing, Raven's videos just popped up, and I started watching and binging, and hyperfixation ADHD brain me was like, ooh. new focus, new thing I do 24/7, and sure enough, since like June, I think, I have not put this game down. And since June, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 islands. This is my 5th one. When I say I have commitment issues, I'm not kidding. Yeah, anyway. So, the first one I did when I got back into it this summer, it was called Sakura Neko, and obviously it was Japanese themed. So at first it was gonna be like a rural Japanese, like small town kind of thing, but then I like kind of found like Japanese city core, and I thought that was really cool, but little did my innocent self know that city core is a beast. Okay, city core is hard to do, and I am just in awe with every single city island I see. I can't do it. I don't know, like my brain just doesn't work in that aspect of filling corner to corner, but not only that, just like the roads. I don't know how to do the paths. And by that I mean like I don't know how to do the in-game paths and then overlay custom designs and make it look good. So yeah, so anyway. So like I built a little 7-Eleven, I'll show it here, and it was really cute and I was really excited, but then I came across a different theme on Pinterest, alright? It was galaxy themed, and I thought that was so cool. And by this time, like I, watched a lot of videos. I've had my fair share of experiences on like Nookazon and stuff, so I knew more about the items at this point. So like I was already kind of planning what items I would need or want to make it a reality. And so of course I deleted Sakura Neko because, and let's be honest, this is like one of the biggest injustices Nintendo gave us this Animal Crossing game, was that we could only have one island per console. That's ridiculous. That, like, I hate that because it stunts creativity. I feel like you can't, I don't know, like I guess you can just flatten your island. I'm not into that though. Like that's A, too much work, and B, I'm just way too indecisive to just build half of my island and then flatten it and then do another half build and no, I don't like that. Okay, cool. I like this rocks. Anyway, but yeah, so my galaxy was called Eridani, and I did really enjoy it. And honestly, depending on how long this fixation lasts and how quickly I can, get through islands or whatever, I might go back and try again. Because I did genuinely like it. So Eridani was my first ever 5-star island, but let me tell you something. Okay, this is weird. It blew my mind. I had chopped down every single tree, every single tree on my island, because I thought it would be a kind of like a funny little joke, I guess, because it was galaxy. It was like, oh, otherworldly, and you know, there's no trees here or whatever. So like the only trees I had were the fruit, like all the fruits. I had like a little orchard in the back and a little crop section for like a little shout out to humans kind of thing. Um, and then, you know, sure, I had flowers, and like I had a handful of items, but I wouldn't say a lot of items, you know? There's definitely like a good bit, but it wasn't a lot. But anyway, I'm just playing, I'm just curious, so I go check in with Isabel, and she's like, you got a 5-star island, and I'm like, what you mean, girl? What exactly do you mean? Yeah, so that island was somehow 5 stars. Don't know how. Not complaining, but it was. But yeah, anyway, so it got to a point that I just didn't know what else exactly to build because it was Galaxy and, you know, there's not a lot of like Galaxy items. Like, I don't know, maybe if I was a little bit more creative, I could have made it work, but I'm not. um, yeah, anyway, so I ended up deleting that one. And then I wanted to give Elegant Core a try, even though it's literally like city core, just sophisticated. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, you know, it is. Um, and same thing, could not for the life of me make the paths look good. You know, I don't know how y'all do it. So I gave up on that. That one I didn't quit though, because I finally went with like a generic-ish name. It was Sage Cove. So, you know, I just kind of scrapped whatever elegant, you know, city items, whatever I had. So I just kind of started messing around. I'm like, fuck it, no theme. Just gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I ended up kind of going with Spring Core for some reason. There was just a lot of like whites and greens and whatnot. But I just wasn't fully feeling it. Like, it was cute. It was a vibe, but I wasn't really feeling it. So I ended up, I don't know. I can't remember, even though it like was literally a month ago. I can't remember if I deleted and then found the other theme, or if I found the other theme and then deleted. Because there is something with, so the first Sage Cove, it was where the map had the airport and the town hall perfectly aligned, but I didn't account for the walkway. So it was technically off center from just like walking straight. And this is also off center. It's gonna be off center. God. Damn, man. Okay, whatever. So yeah, so I ended up deleting that island because that was bothering me that it was like just off center. So Sage Cove 2.0, I went with the same name. It had the resident services off to the left just a little bit, and I'm like, oh cool, this is the one. This is it. The walkway and resident services was off center by 1 square. 1 square. That's it. That infuriated me to my core. That it was 1 singular space. I was so mad. Anyway, but yeah, so Sage Cove 2.0, I ended up going with fall, like a fall theme. And I loved it. Love it. I technically haven't deleted it. It's just, you know, on my Switch Lite. And this island is the furthest I've ever gotten. As far as like island builds and feeling complete and everything. Like I want to say I'm like 80% done. Like at this point, I just have to fill in some like smaller spaces and the beaches. I have to do the beaches. That's gonna be annoying. I don't know what to do with the beaches because it's fall, so it's not like I can really do any sort of like beach lounge chairs, going for a swim in the ocean. No, it's fall. It's cold. Why would you do that? Anyway, hi. Take my things that you need and nothing more. Nothing more. I need the money. I need the money to pay your insufferable debt. Honestly, I'm just kidding though. Like I'm on like the Tom Nook bully train, but I also stand Tom Nook. Like I don't hate the man. Because listen, I would kill to have like a landlord or any loaner or whatever just be like, yeah, here's a I don't know, what's the biggest one? Like the final upgrade. I think it's like 2.4 million or something. Here's a $2 million loan. Don't, you know, no specific payment. You don't have to pay me back at a certain time. You don't have to pay me back however much at a certain time. Just when you can. Like, so chill. And I appreciate it so much. But yeah. Yeah, so anyway. So, before I get into naming this, and revealing what this theme is going to be. So, Sage Cove, fall, small town theme, whatever, real cute. I do plan on finishing that. Oh, sorry, just hit the mic. I do plan on finishing that. Obviously, I can't make videos with it because it's on my Switch Lite. But I want to finish and I want to upload the dream address so that way at some point from this island I can travel and show you guys. Because I am in love with that island. I really am. But Sage Cove 2.0 almost didn't come to fruition because I have found yet again another theme that I want to do. Okay, but I have the best fiance in the entire world. Our anniversary came up and he bought me the Switch. He bought me the Animal Crossing Switch, and I want to cry. I did cry. I'm so happy. So now I get to finish Sage Cove and work on this new island. I'm so excited, so happy. But yeah, so anyway, we're coming up on it, and I am so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. No. Okay. I promise I'm not dumb. I am. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong button. Insidious? That's right. We're doing a horror theme. I'm so beyond excited. I have seen so many cool things, and like, so I've always been interested in horror themes once I like found out about it. And I'm like, how can you make Animal Crossing scary? And some islands do it really, really well. Kiwi, she's walking across the computer table. Give me a second. Oh, yes, ma'am. No. Just dropped her right on top of my other cat. I didn't see him there. Guitarboro, Swallville. Ugh, horrible. Anyway. Yeah, so like I've wanted to try horror, but like I was scared I couldn't do it well. But I feel like in the last 2 months, I've had my fair amount of practice on how to like do builds and stuff, and like I said, I've already found a lot of great inspiration on Pinterest, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Thanks. So I really hope to stick with this. Because I want to see this through. Like I said, it's so annoying that we can only have one island per console. And I know some modders, or not some, I know with a modded Switch or a spicy Switch, you can have multiple islands on one console, which is the best thing in the entire world. And I am so jealous of every modded Switch out there, but it's fine, whatever. But no, like I said, like I literally got this Switch today, this year, in the year 2022, so obviously my Switch is patched. I stand modding so much though. Oh my god, some of the things that people create, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so great. So I'm gonna have money tomorrow, finally. Because I picked everything I could find. Yep, crawl into bed. Great, thanks. Awesome, love it. Sweet dreams. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, so I'm oh god, I'm so ready. So ready. Okay, what color? What color? Oh, boring. Did we get the cool one at least? Come on. Also boring. Whatever. And oh god. Ah, the future. The future is bright for me and my creations. But I already have a dreamies list and a few build ideas and everything and landscaping ideas. So, oh god, I'm so ready. So ready. So I guess, I don't know. Content warning. No, not content warning. I don't know why I said that. Heads up, I guess. I time travel. And I'm impatient. Clearly, I time travel. I do use treasure islands. If that offends you, I'm literally not sorry. With love, XOXO. I will, however, like, I have my limitations. I do use it for Nook Mile tickets because I'm not, I don't go on that grind. I don't have the patience to work for as many tickets as I might need, because like when I say I have a dreamies list, like I have a reason why I want every single villager on this island that I want. Like I already have builds in mind for them. Just kind of like a storyline. Not, I don't know. I have not like a solid storyline, but like there's reasons. Like there is a reason for every villager I want to be on this island. And I even made it work out to where I have all the personalities so that way I can get all the reactions. Yeah. So, you know, I will be using Treasure Islands just to help with Nook Mile tickets and some items if needed, because I'm impatient and I don't want to wait for the Nook store to have it, because it can take literally forever. But yeah, again, play how you want to play. I'm gonna play how I want to play. It's not hurting you. Get over it. Like, if you're literally upset and about to click off, that's fine. Have a great day. I gotta make sure, because I don't want to also waste Nook Mile points. Hold on. Yeah, because I found out, because when I restarted Sage Cove for like Sage Cove 2.0, I ended up just like ignoring what he was talking about with that Island Life 101. And again, not that like I needed it, but I realized if you say you don't want to talk about it or whatever, then you have to, like, if you want it later, you have to use Nook Mile points and you buy it. But if you're like, no, what's that? Tell me all about it. He gives it to you for free. So it's good to know now. Oh. Oh. So clearly, I never read a goddamn word this man says. Oh my god, I said that with my whole chest too. I was so confident that that was like unknown. Oh my god, I am so stupid. Oh, okay. Anyway, wow, embarrassing for me. Wow. Okay. Currently with 0 bells in my pocket. Okay, no problem. Yeah. I already know what that is. I also wish that, like, you can just be like, yeah, I got it, thanks. Like, I know what that is. You don't need to sit here. Because that's why I press B. Like, that's why I never read when he says. Because, like, I think I know everything. Clearly. Not quite, but, Yay! Okay. Great! Woo! Alright, oh, I forgot about that! You are given! Ah, you are given the Nintendo Switch! Oh my god! Oh. Really? I'm so excited. Oh, look at her. Oh, I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay for that one. Look at it. Oh my god. So cute. It is so cute. Okay, and then what's the other thing? Oh, right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to my first video. Ah, so exciting. So exciting. Yeah, so like I said, it's gonna be a series, and I will be recording my progression on the island and also any fun kooky, wild island drama that may happen. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Yeah, thank you so much for sticking around and watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!